In the heart of Southeast Asia, nestled amongst lush landscapes and vibrant cultures, lies Vietnam. This nation, rich in history and tradition, harbours customs both familiar and surprising. One such practice, found amongst certain ethnic minorities, is the curious custom of husband kidnapping, a tradition that challenges conventional notions of courtship and marriage. Imagine, if you will, a world where love doesn't always blossom under the soft glow of moonlight, but rather ignites with a daring abduction. This is the reality for some communities in Vietnam, where the act of stealing a groom is not a criminal offence, but a time-honoured ritual woven into the fabric of their cultural identity. This essay delves into the fascinating world of husband kidnapping in Vietnam. We will explore the historical roots of this practice, understand its cultural significance, and examine the intricate rituals that accompany it. Join us as we journey to the highlands of Vietnam, where love stories are told in hushed tones, passed down through generations, and where the line between tradition and modernity is constantly being redrawn. The practice of husband kidnapping is not widespread throughout Vietnam. It is primarily associated with certain ethnic minority groups residing in the country's northern mountainous regions. These communities, often leading lives deeply intertwined with nature and their ancestral beliefs, view marriage as a sacred union, essential for the continuation of their lineage and the preservation of their cultural heritage. Among the groups known to practice husband kidnapping are the Hmong, the Dao, and the Thai. These communities, each with their unique customs and dialects, share a common thread, a belief that love can be sparked through unconventional means. For them, the act of kidnapping is not seen as a violent or forceful act, but rather a symbolic gesture, often pre-arranged between the families, that signifies the couple's desire to be together. The mountainous terrain and remote villages inhabited by these communities have in part contributed to the preservation of this ancient tradition. Isolated from the influences of modernization, these groups have maintained their distinct cultural practices, passing them down through generations. However, as the winds of change sweep across even the most remote corners of the world, the custom of husband kidnapping is facing new challenges and interpretations, forcing these communities to reconcile their ancestral practices with the realities of a modernizing Vietnam. The origins of husband kidnapping are shrouded in the mists of time, woven into the tapestry of folklore and oral history, passed down through countless generations. While pinpointing the exact historical genesis of this practice remains a challenge, several theories and legends offer glimpses into its possible beginnings, each as intriguing as the last. One prevalent theory suggests that husband kidnapping emerged as a practical solution during times of hardship and conflict, a strategy born out of necessity. In an era marked by intertribal warfare and economic instability, the abduction of a groom might have served as a means to secure a strong and capable partner, capable of protecting and providing for his family, ensuring their survival. Another theory posits that the custom arose from a desire to circumvent rigid social hierarchies and arranged marriage practices, which often restricted personal choice. By orchestrating a kidnapping, young couples, bound by love but separated by societal norms, could defy tradition and forge their own path together, creating their own destiny. Legends abound within these communities, tales whispered by elders around crackling fires that speak of star-crossed lovers and daring abductions, adding a romantic allure to the practice. These stories, passed down through generations, serve as both entertainment and a means of transmitting cultural knowledge and values, ensuring that the essence of these traditions endures. Regardless of its precise origins, husband kidnapping has become deeply ingrained in the cultural consciousness of these ethnic minority groups, shaping their perceptions of love, marriage and family for centuries, influencing their social fabric. As we delve deeper into this custom, we begin to understand that it is not merely an act of abduction, but a complex social ritual steeped in symbolism and tradition, reflecting the values and beliefs of the community. Section 4. The Ritual of Abduction. How it unfolds. The practice of husband kidnapping, far from being a haphazard act of abduction, is a meticulously orchestrated ritual steeped in tradition and symbolism. This ancient custom is deeply rooted in the cultural fabric of rural Vietnam, reflecting the values and social norms of the community. The process, often pre-arranged between the families involved, unfolds with a mix of playful deception and genuine anticipation. It is a delicate dance of tradition and modernity, where each step is carefully planned and executed. It typically begins with the young man, smitten with his beloved, confiding in a trusted friend or relative. This confidant plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama, acting as a bridge between the two families. This confidant then acts as an intermediary, approaching the young woman's family to discreetly inquire about their willingness to participate in the abduction. The approach is subtle, ensuring that the family's honor and the young woman's reputation remain intact. If the family approves of the union, a date and time are set for the staged kidnapping. This agreement is a significant milestone, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of the young couple. On the appointed day, the young man, accompanied by his accomplices, will abduct his bride-to-be, often while she is working in the fields or returning home from the market. This moment is filled with excitement and anticipation as the community watches the drama unfold. The abduction itself is usually marked by mock resistance from the young woman, who may playfully protest or call for help, adding to the theatricality of the event. This playful resistance is a key element of the ritual, symbolizing her modesty and virtue. This feigned struggle serves to demonstrate her virtue and reluctance to leave her family, while also adding an element of excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. It is a performance that engages the entire community, making them a part of the ritual. Once the abduction has taken place, the young woman is whisked away to the man's home, where she is greeted by his family and offered food and drink. This warm welcome is a gesture of acceptance and hospitality. This symbolic gesture signifies her acceptance into the family and marks the beginning of their life together. It is a moment of joy and celebration as the two families come together to support the young couple. In the days that follow, the groom's family will send representatives, often bearing gifts of livestock or silver, to the bride's family to formally request her hand in marriage. These gifts are a token of respect and appreciation, symbolizing the bond between the two families. This formal proposal, following the staged abduction, solidifies the union in the eyes of both families and the community. It is a culmination of the ritual, marking the official beginning of their journey together as husband and wife. Section 5. Whispers from the Mountains, Personal Stories and Anecdotes. The mountains of northern Vietnam hold countless stories of love and abduction, each one offering a unique glimpse into the lived experiences of these communities. These tales are woven into the very fabric of the Hmong culture, passed down through generations as both cautionary tales and romantic legends. One such tale, recounted by a Hmong elder, tells of a young couple, Vang and Mai, whose love story began with a daring nighttime abduction. This story has been told and retold, each time with a new detail or twist, but the essence remains the same. Vang, captivated by Mai's beauty and gentle spirit, knew in his heart that she was the one he wanted to spend his life with. His love for her was unwavering, and he was determined to overcome any obstacle to be with her. However, their families, long embroiled in a bitter land dispute, would never approve of their union. The feud between their families was well known in the village, and it seemed impossible for Vang and Mai to be together without causing further conflict. Determined to be together, Vang, with the help of his closest friends, devised a plan to abduct Mai from her family's home under the cover of darkness. They knew the risks involved, but their desire to be together outweighed their fears. As the moon cast long shadows across the rice paddies, Vang and his companions crept towards Mai's village, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. The night was still, and every sound seemed amplified in the quiet village. Reaching her house, Vang whispered Mai's name, his voice a mixture of nerves and longing. He hoped she would hear him and respond, knowing that this moment could change their lives forever. Mai, who had secretly been expecting this daring act, slipped out of her house and into the waiting arms of her beloved. Her heart raced with a mix of fear and excitement as she embraced Vang. The abduction was a success. Vang and Mai ran through the night, their spirits lifted by the thrill of their newfound freedom. The news of Vang and Mai's elopement spread through the village like wildfire. Everyone had an opinion, and the story quickly became the talk of the town. At first, their families were furious, but over time the elders, recognizing the depth of the young couple's love, convinced them to reconcile. The elders' wisdom and understanding played a crucial role in bringing the families together. Vang and Mai's marriage, born out of defiance and sealed with the blessings of their families, became a testament to the enduring power of love and the importance of honoring tradition. Their union was celebrated by the entire village, and their story became a symbol of hope and resilience. This story, and countless others like it, highlight the complex interplay of love, tradition, and societal expectations that underpin the practice of husband kidnapping. These narratives are a window into the hearts and minds of the Hmong people, revealing their values and beliefs. These narratives, passed down through generations, serve as a reminder that even in the most remote corners of the world, love finds a way, often defying convention and forging new paths. They are a testament to the enduring human spirit and the power of love to overcome all obstacles.